Hold on to your hats, folks. We've got breaking news hitting the sports world like a thunderbolt. Juventus is making moves, with reports surfacing that they've held talks with striker Mateo Retegui. Could he be the next big signing for the old lady? But the action doesn't stop there. Turkish giants Fenerbahce are reportedly calling about forward Lois Openda. Will he be heading to Istanbul, or is Juventus also in the race for his signature? We've got the inside scoop. And get this, Juventus midfielder Arthur is speaking out, confirming his return to Turin and hoping for a chance under Spalletti. He's even got thoughts on who else should join him in Serie A. What does this mean for his future and the team? Finally, a key player for Juventus is back in group training, rejoining his teammates on the pitch. We break down who it is and what this means for the squad. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Juventus in for Retegui. Talks held as Fenerbahce I Openda. Juventus is reportedly making significant moves in the transfer market, with Tuttosport newspaper revealing that striker Mateo Retegui has held direct talks with the club. The Italian international is keen to return to Serie A after a stint with Al Qadisiyah, and his father has been in discussions with Juventus in recent days. This comes as Juventus, who still have Randall Kolo Muani as their primary target, are also considering Retegui, alongside Manchester United's Joshua Zirkzee and Chelsea's Nicholas Jackson for their forward line. The club is determined to secure a new center forward for the 2026-27 season, irrespective of Dusan Vlahovic's contract situation. Adding to the transfer drama, Juventus is also listening to offers for Jonathan David and Lois Openda, with Fenerbahce having already made an initial inquiry for Openda. Retegui himself is back in Italy preparing for the Azzurri's World Cup playoff, having impressed with 5 goals in 6 matches for his current club. The football world is buzzing with these transfer speculations, with fans eagerly awaiting official confirmation. Analysts are weighing in on Juventus's transfer strategy and the potential impact of these signings on their squad depth and title aspirations. Don't go anywhere, because the transfer window is heating up and we've got more exclusive Juventus news coming your way. Get ready for an update on a midfielder's potential return and what he has to say about playing alongside football superstars. Juventus versus Sassuolo, match preview and prediction. Get ready for a crucial Serie A clash as Juventus prepares to face Sassuolo. We're diving deep into the tactical matchups, key player battles, and the form of both sides leading into this encounter. Will Juventus continue their dominant run, or can Sassuolo pull off an upset on the road? We'll break down the statistics, recent performances, and expert predictions to give you the full picture before kickoff. Fans are already debating the potential lineups and predicting the scoreline, with social media abuzz with pre-match analysis. Experts are highlighting the importance of this fixture for both teams' league standings and European qualification hopes. But before we get too deep into this match, we have some explosive news straight from a Juventus midfielder about his future and a potential superstar teammate. Stay tuned for Arthur's thoughts on returning to Turin and his surprising advice for Neymar. Arthur confirms Juventus return. I hope for a chance under Spalletti. Juventus midfielder Arthur Melo is set to make his return to Turin at the end of the season, confirming his intentions in a candid interview. Currently on loan at Grêmio, Arthur expressed his strong desire to seize an opportunity under manager Luciano Spalletti, highlighting the coach's known preference for playmakers. He drew parallels to players like Lobotka and Pizarro, who thrived under Spalletti's guidance, suggesting he believes he can adapt seamlessly to the tactical demands. Arthur attributed his resurgence in form to consistent hard work, renewed happiness on the field, and the supportive environment at Grêmio, where he feels valued and has completed full preseason training. He reflected on his previous stint at Juventus during a period of club transition, regretting his inability to showcase his full potential, but emphasizing his current form proves what he is capable of. Arthur didn't shy away from discussing potential high-profile transfers, stating that if Neymar were to ask for his advice about a move to Serie A and Juventus, he would wholeheartedly recommend it. He described Serie A as a fantastic league and Juventus as a top club with a passionate fanbase, believing it would be a unique and unmissable experience for the Brazilian superstar. He also fondly recalled his time with Barcelona, reminiscing about Arturo Vidal's vibrant personality and impact on the team. The football community is abuzz with Arthur's statements, with fans and pundits dissecting his comments on Spalletti, Neymar, and his own future. The prospect of seeing Arthur back in a Juventus shirt and the potential for a blockbuster signing like Neymar has ignited widespread discussion. But is Arthur the only one making headlines about a potential comeback? We've got news on another key Juventus player rejoining the squad. Keep watching to find out who's back on the training ground and ready to play. Juventus regular starter returns to group training. Big news from the Juventus camp, as a regular starter has rejoined his teammates in group training. This marks a significant boost for the squad as they gear up for crucial upcoming matches. We'll reveal who this key player is and discuss the immediate impact their return could have on the team's performance and tactical options for manager Luciano Spalletti. Supporters are celebrating the return of their star player, with social media platforms flooded with messages of support and anticipation. Pundits are analyzing how this player's presence will strengthen the lineup and influence the team's push for silverware. That's all the Juventus-centric news for now, but stick around as we recap all the top stories and give you our final predictions. Don't go anywhere, the outro is coming up next. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Juventus holding talks with Mateo Retegui amidst Fenerbahce's interest in Lois Openda, Arthur confirming his return to Turin and his thoughts on Neymar joining Serie A, and a key Juventus starter back in group training. What a packed show. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.